Hello, it's Jo Natoli here from the Rental Specialists, and I wanted to provide a quick update to landlords, tenants and stakeholders on the property management and leasing landscape in the midst of this Covid-19 environment. As I advised yesterday, we were hoping that the Prime Minister was last night going to announce his protection plans for landlords and tenants. Unfortunately though, that didn't happen. It's a complex matter. It's about more than just landlords and tenants. There are many more moving parts to the tenancy equation, so I can appreciate the difficulty in arriving at a solution where an even hand can be applied. Our advice, as at this morning, is that an announcement will happen on Friday evening, but it may change. Whilst it's all still up in the air a little for landlords and tenants, we have been fortunate to see some draft legislation, so we know that at the very least, this important matter is top of mind for the decision makers. In the meantime though, we can let you know about some of the other safety nets that have been put into place. Firstly, the major banks have reduced their interest rates on some of their finance products. And in addition to this, they have also released details of their various repayment deferral schemes. We've seen overnight that some of the second-tier lenders are now following suit and offering payment deferment schemes to their customers. It's highly recommended that you speak with your finance broking professional for information on how to access these schemes. A word of caution though. Please make sure you understand what this means. Freezing or deferring your mortgage payments for any period of time doesn't mean you won't need to pay the bank back for that period of time. The banks are simply putting a stay on your payments for a defined period of time and adding it to the back end of your mortgage to be paid at the end of the mortgage term. Same for the interest on the mortgage. It is still ticking over and it's still being calculated. It will just be tacked on to the end of your mortgage term. Meanwhile, APRA has clarified its regulatory approach to the COVID-19 support packages that are being offered by the lenders. For borrowers who choose to take up the offer and who have otherwise been meeting their repayment obligations until recently, lenders don't need to treat the period of the repayment deferment as a period of arrears. Also, loans that have been granted a repayment deferral as part of the COVID-19 support package don't need to be regarded as being restructured. In a nutshell, I guess what this is saying is that if you elect to take up a support package being offered by your bank, it won't ruin your otherwise good credit standing with the bank. And finally, in some more good news, temporary safe harbour laws have been implemented. The Corona Economic Response Package Omnibus Act 2020 has come into force. The Act, amongst other things, makes temporary amendments to the Australian insolvency and corporations laws in light of the economic impacts of COVID-19. The Act provides temporary relief for financially distressed businesses and individuals and is intended to avoid unnecessary insolvencies and bankruptcies. The Act provides a safety net for businesses and directors to help them operate during a temporary period of illiquidity rather than enter into voluntary administration or liquidation. And for individuals, to assist them with managing debt and avoiding bankruptcy. And this is called the temporary safe harbour period. The temporary safe harbour measures commenced yesterday and apply to statutory demands served and bankruptcy notices issued on or after the commencement date. Stay well and stay healthy, and please don't hesitate to get in touch with us if you'd like further information on anything that I've talked about today.